In 2005, the Gahanna-Jefferson School District began reviewing options for expanding their international language offerings. Based on the district's research and the realities of the current global circumstances, Mandarin Chinese was decided on as the best new language offering for Gahanna-Jefferson students.
The Chinese language is an important one today. If you look statistically, more people speak Mandarin than any other language there is. To be able to have that language skill for our young people is going to advantage them immensely in every way, shape, and form.
The Gahanna-Lincoln High School Chinese program was initiated in the 2006-2007 school year with one part-time teacher and 2 sections of 43 students. However, plans were already being made to expand the program.
Research shows that for all second languages, the younger that you start the study of that language, the more proficient in that language you will become. And that's our goal with our program. We want the students to be able to communicate in that culture and to be proficient when they speak to people from around the world.
Partnering with The Ohio State University and the Ohio Department of Education, a curriculum appropriate for elementary-age students was adopted in 5 elementary schools during the 2008-2009 school year, with an emphasis on speaking and listening.
It was fortunate that we had a partner in Ohio State because they helped us to develop the actual step-by-step, if you will, the articulation, the scaffolding of the language.
From the program's modest beginnings of only several part-time teachers and volunteer students, the program has grown to have a teaching staff of 3 full-time, 6 part-time, and 2 graduate assistants from The Ohio State University, instructing nearly 450 students in grades 2 through 12.
I was the first Chinese teacher brought on board in 2007-2008 school year. Gahanna was forward-thinking. And while many school districts were thinking about it in that time in 2007, Gahanna jumped on it and they immediately made it happen.
For the 2011-2012 school year, the Gahanna-Jefferson schools have Chinese language programs for students in all 7 of the elementary buildings, the 3 middle schools, and 4 levels at Lincoln High School.
We were excited just for the children to be able to learn Chinese, but the more we got into it, the more we understood that, China is really, you have to understand China to really plan on being successful in the future.
To ensure that instruction is consistent and follows district, state, and national guidelines, a continuous program of professional development and training is being provided for all Chinese language teaching staff.
The district has been really supporting in terms of the professional training. And we also have a partnership with the Ohio State University, and they've been helping us. Not many districts that offer Chinese program has this.
By offering students the option of beginning their Chinese language study at an early age, the Gahanna-Jefferson School District is committed to providing an education that is relevant and adaptable to a changing environment, and that will prepare students for a global 21st century working environment.
Our brain kind of fixed after a certain age, and it's really hard for the grown-up to catch up those very different tones and the way of speaking. But for young learners, they do not have that problem. The younger they are, the faster they can do it.
Second language acquisition has become an increasingly valuable skill. Along with an awareness of cultural differences, students with proficiency skills in Mandarin Chinese will have a significant competitive edge in a broad range of occupations.
Gahanna is doing something really unusual here. Being able to be exposed to Chinese language and culture for a number of years, so that when the students engage people from China, when they themselves go to China, when they decide to pursue a certain career that may involve getting resources from or interacting with people from China, they're going to have a tremendous advantage over people for whom China is a very distant thing.
Gahanna-Jefferson has established a working partnership with a sister school in Kunming, China, in order to help students gain true proficiency and cultural understanding and allow students to experience the language and culture outside of the classroom.
We get to do this really cool thing every couple months where we Skype other students from China in our sister school, Kunming.
Preparing our students for a global environment is a key component of the Gahanna-Jefferson graduate profile.
I think if you look and see where the economy is going in the world and the importance of the U.S. and China as trading partners, I think the more students that we can prepare with the knowledge of the language and the Chinese culture, the better off we're going to be and they are going to be in the future.
Offering Mandarin Chinese is something that our students in our district have never been exposed to. So it's a way to show that we're growing as a district. We're looking at more opportunities for kids to just become more globally aware, but still very much grounded in a foundation of a solid education.
I have to say I'm proud of our teachers for the creativity, the way that they are making this language such an exciting opportunity, and it's so viable. And students are learning it. They're absolutely becoming proficient in the Chinese language.
我叫李安瑶，我是5岁，我是3年级的学生。My name is Andrea Lee. I'm 15 years old and I'm in level 3 Chinese.
我叫林chen，我是Lincoln高中的学生。I just said my name is Lin Chen, which is my Chinese name, and I'm a Lincoln high school student.
3点、6点，我叫 Annabelle.
Well, Annabelle just tell me the time and also her name and how old is she.
I really like the program. I think everyone should take Chinese here because I really like it.